Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Perillo, and I do not have a headache today. Very glad to report that. I'm also glad to report that I'm very excited for what I'm printing right now. The clue will be in Aurabesh, not the rings. There's the clue. This is what it's going to be. And we also have a little longer than a minute left to go. We've got about 3 hours, 10 minutes-ish. So let's go ahead and set the countdown timer accordingly. So that's it's 190, yeah? 180, 190, yeah, right around there. And that'll be the time. So we've got 3 hours, at least, to spend with one another. Diana's not feeling well, so Jedi may very well be trotting in and out of the room. Good to see everybody. CineUp76, shout out to you, CineUp76. I just saw CineUp very briefly in Zach Rutledge's stream, and CineUp was asking about the holocrons that you can get at Galaxy's Edge, and I believe they do light up, but they just don't do much more than that. I could grab them. I've got Krusty. He's sending me some of the Kyber crystals that I asked for. I'm paying for. From Galaxy's Edge. So with any luck, I will have those soon. Thank you for getting to Deviously Mango's shout out there, Liz. He was next on my list. And so, yeah, CineUp, my hope is we'll do the same thing, basically try the different holocrons, the Sith holocrons and the Jedi holocrons. And from my understanding, I think there's even a white Kyber crystal. Hi, honey, I'm doing my show. Can you go color? Okay, cool. Thanks. That'd be awesome because they plenty of time to. It's a mystery. Yeah, it's a mystery. Yep. Yep. I'm not telling anybody right now. No. Yep. So you have things to be coloring downstairs. I know. Yep. Yep. Go ahead, go color, hun. You got plenty to do. I'm doing this, honey. Yeah, Jedi, this is the time for me to do the broadcast. No, not always, hun. You've got plenty of stuff you could be doing. Yes, I'm hiding something. Because as soon as I frickin' pull it out, it's game over. She already heard things yesterday. To the point where she's like, she gets cereal every week. I'm like, I can't keep doing it, basically, is the bottom line. As soon as I frickin' pull it out, she knows. She's just standing right there, and I made sure she had an activity. Even with Diana not feeling well, Jedi's got an activity that she can handle on her own. We're going down under today. Shh. I can't let on. I can't joke around. This isn't funny. This is very serious business. These fun cereals that are vegan. They look like the funfetti balls. The cool thing is on the back, it's got all this retro stuff. I've got to be very careful because as soon as she comes upstairs, dude. The mobile phones, look, the mobile phones the way they used to be. Watching movies, VHS, sharing photos. There's a camera, right? A vintage camera. Music, cassette tape. See, that's how you feel. CD is old. That's sad. Texting, there's a pager. And then video games. Look at that. Got an arcade cabinet. Oh, no. It's not that they know more than you think, Spud. She knows. Oh. They kind of look like flattened, funfetti cereal, but they're not balls. They're more like Cookie Crisp. I know she's going to hear the box. No more 3. See, I don't know if it's retro. I never had Dunkaroos, though. Did anybody... I've heard of them before. Family-sized Dunkaroos. Ow. Sweet. How am I going to do this? How am I going to do this? She's going to see me eating it. And I'll have to say, no, you have to eat dinner. That's what I'll say. That's what I'll say. I need to unbox the cereal ahead of time. It's not even unboxing the cereal ahead. If I did, she would have seen it. What's that? What's going on? What's that? Why'd you get the bowl? Why'd you do this? Huh? What? She knew what was going on. She left me alone. She left me alone up and until the part where she heard me talking. And then she said, oh, it's time to go check in on Daddy. No. Not check in on Daddy. Check it. This isn't going to work. This is so not going to work. Can I make the cereal the main? Yeah, I can. Give me a second. I'm like... Dunkaroos! Family size! Ah! This is the back. This is the fun part. Right here. The front, forget the front. Like, the back is the best. This is awesome. Like, if I would have seen this as a kid, I'd be like, what? But yeah, this is Dunkaroos. Family size. Ow. Got an itch on my back. Sorry, I'm trying to tilt it the right way, Liz. There we go. Family size Dunkaroos. I don't even know what Dunkaroos... were they cookies? Did you dip them in things? What were Dunkaroos? See, this isn't vintage for me. This is very much modern. Were Dunkaroos 90s? I mean, they had CDs showing as vintage, so they must have been 90s. Cookies, you dip frosting. Okay. Thank you. Thank you for educating me, because I did not know what that was. Thank you, Grim Blaze. 90s. Yeah, see, 90s I would have been older. Never had a Dunkaroo. This is my first Dunkaroo experience. Sounds like an Australian wildlife disaster. A Dunkaroo? Pretty much was. Oh, like the cheese and the sticks that came together. Yeah. Sith Lord Brit. Glad we can be cereal buddies. Virtually. I saw you briefly over on Zach Rutledge's stream before I started going. I wanted to pop my head in there real quick. Okay, never had a real Dunkaroo, but let me just say, I'm going to eat the hell out of this cereal. It's got the texture of Cookie Crisp. Flavor of I'm going to keep eating it. Oh god, the prediction, will Jedi discover the cereal? Oh boy, there's a prediction, everyone. Oh boy. Shout out to Sith Lord Brit if we haven't already. There you go. It doesn't taste like Funfetti, though. Funfetti was delicious. The Trek Nerd. You absolutely need to get in on this all-cereal diet. You absolutely do. And by the way, Trek Nerd, if you're down for a visit... I need to replace the PTFE tube. I may need some help. Not immediately, but over the coming weeks. All you need to do for an all-cereal diet is just keep in mind your caloric intake for the day and just leave some room. So that's exactly what I did. Candy breakfast. Although this is dinner. Dinner for me is Dunkaroos cereal, and it's delicious. Although I can't for the life of me figure out what this tastes like. It's sweet. And good evening, Sioris. No problem for the shout out, Sith Lord Brit. It was a pretty cool day here in Seattle. Overcast, thankfully. Fine, cereal supper. Who needs the Atkins or keto diet when there's a cereal? I'm telling you. Everyone finds their own groove. It has nothing to do with being vegan, in my humble opinion. It always has to do with caloric intake. That's what it boils down to. That's it. And so I just watch how much I eat. I eat whatever I want. Saving up my calories. Don't need to worry about diets. It's just about diet, and it's more about like a lifestyle change, right? An adjustment. Like just knowing, okay, here are my patterns. Here's what I need to eat today. Here's what I'm going to eat today. Here's the plan. Here's how I can plan ahead. And as long as I hit my target calories for my weight, that's it. Nothing more complex than that, Trek. Hope you don't mind me calling you by your partial handle, Trek. Grimblaze says shortbread cookie dough with sugariness. Okay. Yeah. I'm getting that, Grimblaze. I am. Tazam's asking about the coffee situation. I feel I have stabilized, or at least been able to have doppio espressos over the past few days without incident. I'm able to get enough to wake me up, and seemingly, hopefully, enough not to get a caffeine headache. I don't know what was going on with yesterday. Horrible outlier. CNEUP says, hear ya. Had to do a full 360 now on what I've been eating and what to eat now. Well, you've got a different kind of situation, too. Part of your body adjusting, probably. Yeah. That's my feeling. This is good stuff. There you go. There's your rainbow. Taste the rainbow. Oh, I've definitely had caffeine withdrawal. But it's like I was mentioning yesterday, this saga. Too much caffeine gives me palpitations. Not enough caffeine gives me a headache. So I believe I found a sweet spot for now. For now. I mean, I still look forward to it. The problem is it's a pain in the ass to go, kind of expensive to go to Starbucks. I just wish I could make quick espresso at home. At one time, I had an espresso machine, Nespresso, and that was fine. But it was expensive to maintain, and they didn't sell those products really anywhere. But I'm thinking that if this is where I gotta be, then it's going to be just as cost effective for me to get an espresso machine and cups than it is for me to get up every morning, drive to Starbucks, get a whatever, DeLonghi. I'm not looking for an expensive contraption. Oh, Super Squirrel, yes. The spoon is amazing. I got a handful of dinner sets when GameStop was going out of business. And they all came with knives, forks, and spoons and lightsaber. So we have a few. V8 Fusion Energy? 80 milligrams may be much for me. You're printing the new Loki bust. Oh, yes. All right. Very much looking forward to doesn't matter if I hide it. She's going to see the food here. Very much looking forward to Loki this week. Very much. Sometimes late in life you have to ignore cost. Well, I'm looking for something good, right? And something accessible. And I remember not minding Nespresso. It was just the pods. They weren't as prevalent as they are now. You are looking at 300 Canadian for a single 15-bar espresso machine. I also don't want it to be huge. I just want it to be on the countertop. Can't believe I got rid of it, but we just weren't using it. I'm like, we're never going to use it. They probably have a new one now anyway. Moreover, it's not just the cost, it's the hassle, it's the cleanup, it's the maintenance, and that's where I like Nespresso. It's where I love the AeroPress. So, I don't know what's going to happen. That's the bottom line. I'll buy whatever one has Darth Vader on it. Yeah. Diane wanted a simple coffee machine, so I got the Mandalorian one. I use it. You know, I was looking for something a little more than just what the espresso had to offer, just to kind of see if I could take a little bit more, but anything beyond a double espresso is too much right now. The more you eat, the less chances of winning the prediction. That's funny. Yep, Mandalorian coffee machine. It's super cheap. Like, 30 bucks. And it's cheap. But if all you're looking for is simple drip coffee, it works. You need a Jabba the Hutt K-Pod. I don't like Keurig. I like Nespresso. I'm not sure if ASMR is going to be back in stock. But I can tell you, I'm liking this cereal more than yesterday's, for sure. Please tell me it has a sign that reads "This is the way" somewhere on the machine. Yeah. Well, if you remind me on Twitter, I'll take a picture of it later. It does not say that. It just says The Mandalorian. It's got the Mando on it. Came with a Grogu mug. You want the coffee to look like it's gurgling out of his mouth for the froth? Yeah, I like that too. The only thing fun that's going to happen is Jedi coming back in here. Fun. You want to see me do what? Oh, ASMR? Huh. Well, that makes two of you. Cody Leaf popping in here. Is it just me here? Or I can't wait for the book of Jango Fett. You mean Boba Fett? Yes, I cannot wait. I'm very excited. Very excited. I'm a fan of Boba Fett. I enjoy everything Boba Fett. He'll finally get his due. I'm hoping they'll fill in some blanks without retconning anything, which can be a challenge. We didn't give the boy the thing that he designed yesterday, unfortunately. Didn't hear from him today, but Jedi saw that and she said, I want to do one. Well, yeah, sure. So I let her do them. She did a little doodle. I haven't necessarily printed it out yet, but it'll be staged to print a Jedi original. Oh, a Super Squirrel. The cereal that Jedi knows is here, just not where. Dunkaroos, which I don't remember ever eating. It's a 90s vintage kind of thing. Retro thing. Like this, see the back of the box there? They're like the way things used to be and the way things are now. It's not quite honeycomb though. It's definitely not honeycomb. Doesn't have the same texture, flavor, or anything. Tastes like, I guess, cookie dough. Yeah, cookie dough with sugar. Works for me. The Rosinante. Yes. At least I'm familiar with that name from The Expanse. But that's about it. The only thing I want to print, to 3D print from The Expanse, is my time back. A Super Squirrel asks Dunka freaking Roos, how'd you find that? Grocery store. They had them on sale for like, that was like $2. So I'm like, okay. Anything around $3 a box is usually pretty good. So I was like, yeah, give it a shot. So there's a prediction right now, Mark H and NC. So I kind of keep my eye out for sales. Although I have a feeling I'm going to have to get some cereals that I've eaten before. Not new cereals, but I saw some cereals I used to eat on sale, and I thought about grabbing those. I'm like, I'm not sure. I mean, I'll eat the retro cereal. It's just I wanted to try new cereals that I haven't had before. Like Dunkaroos. This is my first Dunkaroos experience. I'm happy enough that I'm eating 3 bowls, as opposed to the Cheerios. I wasn't... Frosted Cheerios, not my jam. I hardly have any milk left. I understand Jedi can't get into romantic feelings, but Anakin and Obi-Wan did, but I'm kind of wondering what would happen if the Council would do if they found out. Cody Leaf, you know, that's a great posit. I think the Council was just so wrapped up in dogma that it hurt itself. They were clouded, their judgment. So, it wouldn't have turned out well. But that's the problem anytime you subscribe to a dogma. Suffice it to say, they were not living in the Force. Not like Qui-Gon. $3 a box is good. Used to mix your cereals. There's a sale I could have taken advantage of for cereals that I haven't had in a long time, but not new cereals, if you don't mind. I don't think you do. I'm making up the rules, but if they're still on sale tomorrow, they're like $2 a box. Wait, no, you had to buy 6. 6 is something that used to be buy 5, save money, but then it turned into buy. And I mean, save money like in this. You could save 50 cents per box. You know, buying 5, I'm like, yeah, it's not bad, but like buying 6, I'm like, I don't know. There weren't enough of them without like marshmallow cereal that I'd have to pick through, which I'm not very interested in. Hello, Iris Amelia. Thank you for the shout out, Liz. Iris, have you ever had Dunkaroos? Am I the only one out there who never had Dunkaroos until the cereal? Have I had Dunkaroo? I don't know. I'm asking. Seriously, I'm eating Dunkaroo cereal. Oh, you have. Okay, well. I don't know. I must have been living under a rock. Yeah, the kangaroo cookies with icing. This, I mean, maybe not the cereal, but like the food that it was based on, right? You had them? Oh, not in cereal form, but that's what I'm eating today. The cereal Dunkaroo. There we go. You'll pick all the marshmallows out with chopstick. Junkyard Tuning says OG Dunkaroos are disgusting dry cookies. Oh, well, though this is delicious cereal. I will say that. It's good stuff. Well, hang on. The prediction's almost over for channel points. Once it's over, then that's when I have to pick. When does Jedi have to discover the cereals by? By the time the counter's over. Disgusting dry cookies make good cereal for sure. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude. It's a winner. This is like my 2.5 bowl. In this massive Grogu bowl. My poor bloodstream. It's like, sugar! Ah! Can't wait to see what happens in Mandalorian Season 3. Amen. Have they set a date for that? I think it's coming right after Book of Boba Fett. Which is interesting. So the Book of Boba Fett is smart. Because it's going to kind of be a mini-series of sorts. Any Star Wars is good Star Wars to me. I'm totally with you, Cody Leaf. The Bad Batch is great. Give me more. More. I'm now in a food coma. Weekend cereal. I look forward to. All day. I was like, yeah, tonight I get to have cereal. Yes. So excited. So excited. I'm so excited. I forgot to change my shirt. Actually, I was tooling around with Jedi today. It's starting to get warm, so as it gets warm, I have to throw off my jacket, otherwise it starts sweating. The poll is over. Well, the prediction. Here we go. Will Jedi discover the cereal? The answer, at least to that time, is no. So no was the winner there. No one. See detail. I don't think I can. I think Liz had to. Liz awarded them. Okay. I was just checking. Yeah, because Liz and Krusty and all the mods like Fix 'em Dude can start polls. Which shirt is this? Oh, this is the shirt from like 2 days ago. So I've made mention. I need some feedback, everyone, and I appreciate the feedback and maybe some guidance if that's really what it is that you can do. We've been driving a Chevy Volt, not Bolt, not full electric, but a plug-in hybrid, and they no longer make the Volt. So, I was looking, then we'll go to a Honda Clarity, right? And so then I was, I was basically trying to figure out, okay, how soon could we get it? And then turns out they're no longer making the Honda Clarity. So then my next backup after that is probably going to be going back with a Prius. And I had a Prius years ago, but going with a Prius Prime, I think. So it's a plug-in hybrid. It's only got a 25-mile range, but it's got all the stuff that we might want on it. But yeah, I'm curious to know if there's any others that I should be looking at. Fix 'em Dude says it still bugs me that the Volt isn't the electric one. Yeah, it's kind of funny how they did that, but we were going to get a Bolt last time around. It would have cost a lot. In the Volt, we ended up saving a pretty good chunk of change on. I think the Prius Prime, if we go that direction, is going to also be expensive on a monthly basis on a lease. But the alternative is, you know, gas. And I got to tell you, I just feel so much better paying, believe it or not, paying more and not having to go to the gas station as often. And I'd say most of our range is probably right there within the 25-mile capability of a Prius Prime. I think, are they called Prime? Prius Prime? Am I getting that right? Prius, give me a second. Prius, yeah, Prius Prime. Looking at a Prius Prime Limited. Not quite Optimus. The environment's probably thanking me too. Yeah, no doubt. You know, I just, the full-on electric, just, the gas vehicles I'm done with. I am done with gas vehicles. I mean, like, the plug-in hybrid is about as deep as I can go into gas. Like, fine. But, like, I'm just not, I don't know if I feel that we're ready for electric. Maybe in another 3 years, a full-on electric will work. We'll see how this one goes. We'll see. But I prefer to lease. Don't really want to go full electric, if only because that tends to be a bit more costly, especially now that there are no rebates and all that stuff. Don't want to buy. I don't even care what the name. I don't even care about the color. If I had a choice, neutral, white, black, silver, that kind of thing. But yeah, we'll call it Optimus Prime. We'll call it Optimus Prime. Yeah. Now the only countdown I have is the Book of Boba Fett. December 1st. Well, that's the next Star Wars thing. After Bad Batch wraps, nothing. I feel like we're in the middle of a dry period anyway. What I'm printing tonight is going to look boring until it doesn't. It's gonna look so cool. And they're all different. Or they should be. I think they're all different. If I slice things right, there will be a color change coming. Electric car U.S. tax credit proposed to $12,500 less for Tesla. Yeah, well, it's not exactly. I guess it is electric. Plug-in hybrids are part electric. So, and it's a lease. We wouldn't be looking to buy. But going back to a gas vehicle would just be so bass-ackwards. I can tell you I'd be so frustrated with it. If I had a choice, I'd rather spend more on an electric vehicle at that point. She's not into cereal. No, I told her to go draw. I said, just go draw. You got drawing you can do. She doesn't need someone watching her 24/7. She'll be fine. This is the time. This is 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock every night I'm streaming. This is not something new. Everybody knows this. Except Loyal Moses. Loyal Moses still doesn't remember. Jokingly. He remembers. Hopefully we'll live long enough to having vehicles as a service. Yes. I pay a monthly service, pick up my phone when I need a car, pick up a truck, car, wherever, drives my house, drive it. Yep. That's what I hope for. I just don't want to... I don't want to be strapped to a vehicle. That's why I don't want to buy. I don't want to deal with buying a vehicle. Max Dizon 3, thank you for following. Welcome to the Play Shop. 3D printing something new pretty much every day. Or at least something. Even if it's not new. This was new to me. Found it in a search. I was looking specifically because I need to replace my PTFE tubes still. I was looking for something that may have been a bit more flat, but still Star Wars-y and fun. And then I found this. And I'm like, oh my god, I need to print these. I don't know why, but I do. And so you'll know. Yeah, as soon as we do the color change, that's when the rubber hits the road. That's when it becomes very clear what these things are. Until then, not so much. Until then, they just look like regular squares. Give me a second. Haha. That's pretty funny. Good infill, solid infill. Well, not completely solid, but these will be very small, obviously. When you type Chris, it suggests Perillo. Oh, you must be on Android. Although, Android Gboard still has not figured out. Oh, you're on iOS, Liz. iOS autocorrect is so bad. Gboard is fine. Gboard, though, one thing that annoys me is no matter how many times I've typed in Star Wars, inevitably autocomplete for Star is Trek, which I'm sure the Trek nerd loves. But, like, every single time, it's like Star, and then I want to type Wars, but then it's always Star Trek. And I'm like, dude, have you not... How can you not figure that out? How? CR's bought a 2021 Hyundai Kona full electric here in Canada. Have a 13K rebate. Wow, that's solid. I did hear about the Kona. Never had any experience with them, and I'm not sure if it would necessarily balance out for us. We're also not interested in buying. Honestly, I liked the tech package more in the Clarity than over the Volt, but ultimately decided I was like, well, what's the closest thing? Then I looked at the Prius and I'm like, yeah, this will work. This is good enough. It'll work. Because, you know, if you're not gonna make one thing, I'll go somewhere else. I have no allegiances to cars and car manufacturers or dealerships. I had a Prius once. We actually leased 2 Priuses? Did I have 2 Prius? I think I had 2 Priuses. I'm thinking back to what I had, and I want to say I've had 2 Priuses before. The thing I loved about the Prius was the HUD. But I don't think I don't know if if it comes equipped in the Prime. Oh man, you not on coffee tonight? I already talked about it, but no, I haven't had any since this morning, really. Which is more than enough, unfortunately. Ugh. I think you had 2 in the old box. It is entirely possible, Sasam. You do a lot of driving, so lease wouldn't work well. Yeah, it's just, we don't do a lot, but it's a matter of, I just don't want to be strapped to hardware. I really don't. Even having a 3D printer, I'm like, I know inevitably it's going to have to upgrade it. I know I'm going to have to, like, You had 2 when Jedi was born? We did... Priuses? No. Diana's got returned. Must have been right around that time then, I guess. Yeah, I guess that'd be about right. Because she's 6, and this is about the time. Every 3 years. But we share the car, so it's like, instead of looking at it as like one massive payment a month, I mean, it's not small. I wouldn't say it's huge, but it's not small. It's not cheap. Just the pain of knowing that I don't have to be strapped to it, that it's easy enough to return, is all I need to know. Diane Hanway with McDonald's wrappers. Yeah, and now we have 1 vehicle, so guess what? What the heck? Google Photos, why don't you sort by the most... I didn't say, hey, Google. No, stop. Stop, Flynn. I'm warning you. Options. Dang it, I can't actually see the latest. Okay, let's do this. There we go. Tried my first Dunkaroos ever. Alright, thank you, Liz, for those screenshots. Very, very helpful. Your Google is waiting. Sorry, didn't mean to trigger it. She was pregnant. Yeah, well. Will I glue magnets to your prints for the refrigerator? It's possible. I'd consider it. If there's a print that would work pretty well. Although we're not really, even though the new fridge that we have is magnetic, we're not attaching anything to it. Magnet wise, otherwise it's gonna get covered with magnets. The dishwasher's covered with magnets for now, but okay. There we go. Easy to tweet. And then delete. You're talking about friends that they have submitted return to work plans for departments 3 times now. Oh, what happened? You'd love to go down to one car. Work wishes finalized. I can continue to work from home after the pandemic is over. You know, it's... Yeah, I was lucky in the sense that because of the situation with Intel, I don't live near a major Intel office. I live near an Intel office, and I have a desk, but I always worked remotely. Like it was I might as well have been working from home. I did 99.99999% of the work here. So I was kind of factored in legacy. Saves a hell of a lot, because otherwise I wouldn't know what we'd do with a car. I don't want to be, because that would cost more money. Like, if I can save 500, 600, however much a month, why wouldn't I? So, figuring out, I mean, we went down to one car, really, for the past 2 vehicles, and for the most part, it's been okay. If anything, we just have to, like, extend the lease, instead of being 3612, maybe 3615, and it'd be fine. They keep changing their minds, and some people have their work desktops at home. Hard to go back to the office 3 days a week. Oh my god. I don't know why everyone's trying to go back to the office. There's some people who want that. Okay, let them have it. Most of us probably do not. I'll say, I can't say most. Many of us, I guarantee, do not. Have to pay for parking too at work? Oh my god. See, that's just... Then you have to ask yourself, why are they asking me to be on site? Like, unless it's like something where you have to be sitting physically in a geophysical location to manage one thing or another, it doesn't make any sense. Found this figure today, did not have it. I'm not going to start collecting all the Marvel figures, but I just think that the Marvel Legends line is for me, and I've been getting them. I opened the other ones, and this one's the black and white Hulk, so I'll be opening him, although I think I put the rest of them downstairs. I took them out of the box. I probably shouldn't have. They'll probably be worth something, but there's so many freaking Marvel figures that I'm like, okay, these aren't exactly like Super 7. I don't think they're going to be worth all that much. Watch me be wrong. But I am going to be collecting the Marvel Legends series of figures. So I saw this one, and then I've got a couple of others that are coming en route from my pile of loot from Big Bad Toy Store. You love the flexibility of working from home. Well, it's all I've known. It's made the transition so easy for me in terms of going to Intel. It's also made it a lot easier for me to have continued to do what I do even during the pandemic. I'm like, okay, this is nothing different. The first year, you know, there was a lot, I mean, I'm not going to say a lot more travel. There was travel. There was more travel than last year, no travel at all, which to me was amazing. I love that. Sign me up for the no travel plan. Thank you very much. Hugs all, says Dewey. Haven't been around. Dialysis has been rough. Hey, buddy, you got to take care of yourself first, okay? And thank you. Hope this week is easier as Liz dovetails there. Mark H and NC say they closed our local office. Closed many smaller offices. Closest one to me now is 4 hours away. Wow. Mark, can you work remote? Seniup says, Seniup? I tuned in. Is that your Canadian that's going oop? That is Seniup. Makes no sense for me. It's not like I plug into the servers directly into the data center for my work. If I sit at my desk at work, I'm remote connecting to them anyhow. I know. Really doesn't matter where I am as long as I have an internet connection and VPN to the office. That's what I'm saying. So why, if you don't want to go in, why should they make you go in? Working from home with no productivity app. I have productivity app. I think I have learned more than I ever want to learn about a lot of these apps, and I'm not happy with many software aspects of the apps that I have to use, but it is what it is. I would love if I had a choice and a chance, I would use a Chromebook for work stuff. I'd use a straight up Chromebook, but it's not possible right now. You'll try to ship the package this week. The address, it's on the page. It's right there. Some can't focus at home. That's what I'm saying. Some people it's fine. Other people not. We have tons of Big Brother apps watching us. Crazy. Yeah, that's not something that, to my knowledge, happens on this side of things. You know, I'm glad to have the flexibility. Not thrilled with the choice of software, nor how it's. The problem is that on my system that I'm using, it's treated, the software, even though it's cross-platform, is like a second-class citizen. Like, it doesn't get the same features. It definitely doesn't have the same design. It's just not. It's not done well. There's a lot of lack of polish, and to be forced to use software that has an extreme lack of polish every day. I mean, I guess I got used to it, and I mean, it is what it is. But wish it wasn't. No, AMT is watching you. Haha, it's funny. You had to log everything you did for a week to explore your productivity? Wow. Apple wants people back in September, and I agree. Well, I mean, again, I think the employee knows best about how they feel they're most productive, and how, you know, instead of making it this experience that you have to get shoved through the eye of a needle, like, why not thread it the other direction? You have software monitoring us every second. Fun. Are those dominoes? Asks Coda120. No, they are squares. You will not know what they are, really, until the color change. Did I ever find video games while thrifting? Oh, yeah, I find them all the time. Pass on them, because I'm like, I'm never going to play them, necessarily. I'd pick up maybe an Xbox One game, or maybe a PS4 game, because those are our current modern consoles. Maybe a Star Wars one. I'm like, oh, yeah, let's grab the Star Wars one. Even though we'll never play it, it's Star Wars, so hey, it's collectible for me. Fix'em Dude says, when I work from home, it's hard to know when to stop working or take a break. See, I don't have that problem. But I've been doing it for 2 decades, so I'm used to it. I'm used to collaboration software. Instead of, like, sitting face-to-face in meetings, I'm used to, like, this meeting could have been an email. This could have been into Teams. Whatever. I understand your point about Apple is not a democracy, so the culture is about being on site. Is it, though, Sesam? Is it? I'm really... all the rumors I've heard about whatever Apple's going to announce tomorrow, I'm just like, it would take a lot to surprise me, because I'm not surprised. I'm just like, so stay tuned tomorrow to hear my review of the WWC keynote, the WWDC keynote. Like, this is my review. This is what I think. So, Apple gonna Apple. I don't know. Did the kid like the 3D print you made? Oh, he hasn't gotten it yet. He hasn't picked it up. It was too late. I don't know if he stopped by today. I never heard back from the mom either. But you love my tech reviews? Well, I will tell you. It would take an awful lot to make me go, huh? Well, cool. But honestly, that's how I feel about what Google rolled out with Android 12 and the Pixel, or like what it looks like on a Pixel. Like, can we see it? It's downstairs right now, unfortunately. OZ2HD. You think I'm a clone now? There's always two of me just a hanging around. And no, Krusty 3D, I did not replace the fallopian tube on the printer. I figured I'd wait until someone could kind of talk me through it, because I'm kind of worried. It's moderate, and I know I can follow directions, but like my concern is just missing something and then dorking things up and making things worse. Yes, tomorrow's also the first day of Netflix Geek Week. Yes, I heard about that. I really don't understand it, but you love collecting and playing video games, but all the thrift stores near you are very picked over or charge more than eBay. Really? That's kind of weird. Ours are like super cheap. That was a sound effect. I did that on purpose. LegoCon coming this month. Yes, an online thing. Oh, speaking of, went out today to the Lego store with Jedi to get out of the house, to, you know, get her out of Diana's hair, and I went to get the rainbow set, the everyone is awesome set. Didn't have it. They were sold out. They said, oh, we have more tomorrow. I'm like, I'll just get it online. So I ordered it online. So theoretically, it'll be here soon, and when it gets here, I will build it. D-Vader has a wonderful idea. I want to get some 3D printed shrouds to make my AR-15 look like a Stormtrooper blaster. That's a cool idea. D-Vader, do it. Do it. I wouldn't know where to begin. Loyal Moses prints gun 3D parts, though. That's like his business. Retro gaming has definitely exploded. Makes it tough on those of us doing it just for fun. Yeah, I believe that. The markup. Although Value Village, I mean, if we see anything in full effect, there's a lot of Wii games, PS3, and Xbox 360. Like, those are the four that you see, like, lining the shelves constantly. That's why I still like Nintendo today. They're not afraid to be innovative with their productions, with the possibility of crashing and burning. I find a lot of tech like phones, tablets, etc. have lacked innovation for several years now. Yeah, pretty much. Been kind of meh. Oh, Krusty did the Jedi. That's awesome. See, I don't even know if I want to try that until I've got the printer set to, you know, or replace that tube. Krusty. Yeah, those are great. The one that Bugman designed. Yeah, that's fantastic. Oh, boy, no supports either. Wow. It's a crap. Hey, my sound didn't make a sound. What do you mean it didn't make a sound? Did it show up? Sound alerts is on. Sound alerts is definitely on. It showed up, but it didn't make a sound. Hang on, let's see here. Well, that's disappointing. Let me guess. You did a cat. Pezliz played It's a Trap. Oh, hang on.
It's a trap!
There you go. I don't know why it didn't. Am I printing edibles again? Very much so, Krusty. I'm printing flatter things because I'm worried about the layer lines being all wacky right now until I can replace the fallopian tube. Not Ritz crackers. Definitely not flat earth. Not canapé. It's working again because I had to press the refresh button. So if a sound effect plays through, I just have to know. And then I guess I have to manually trigger it on my end because I don't know what else is. All I do is I include on the server side or on this side, the client side, I include like the web view for it, and that's it. For the LegoCon, what am I looking forward to? Probably not. Well, I heard that. The only thing I'm looking forward to, I guess they're going to be doing a Star Wars set announcement, which will be interesting. They got Harry Potter stuff lined up. They said there's going to be a mystery Star Wars set announcement, and we'll see. We'll see. Hey, Jay. I did have a good day. It was a pretty solid day. I was happy with the day. It was a good day. I was not over-caffeinated. Did not get a headache. Got some things done. Watched the birds eat the bird food out of the bird feeder that we built. Cleaned up a tiny bit. It was an average Sunday, basically. The only disappointing thing was the learning that the car that we were hoping to lease, they're no longer producing, so we're kind of stuck. Am I printing wheat thins? Not wheat thins. Nope. Nope, definitely not wheat thins. I gave the clue in Aurabesh. What car was that? It was going to be a Honda Clarity, and they're no longer making it, so our fallback is basically the Prius Prime Limited. And so hopefully, because I got an email back from that deal, I submitted a query, and I got an email back immediately from 2 people, so I replied to them, and didn't hear anything the rest of the day. I'm like, okay, well, at least I've submitted my request. I don't want to go to the dealership to dicker, and there's not much flexibility anyway. I'm like, let's just do this all online. I'm like, I don't need to drive the car to tell you I like it and I want it. And we don't have much of a choice for a plug-in hybrid at this point. Toyota's having fun with their cars lately, seemingly, and I've had a couple Priuses and I enjoyed them. I just felt like the next time I went to get a new Prius, they were they wanted to, like, I felt like the lease price was like higher than it needed to be. I'm like, I don't like this. Hey, Shibby.
Yeah, Shibby, Chris just resubscribed for 3 months. Hi everyone.
Hello, and yes, you missed me walking on Lego bricks, Shibby. Happened last night. Happened after a hype train, a level 5 hype train. So, yep, gotta be around. I know, I okay, fine, maybe you don't need to be around. Cheese and crackers. Just not gonna do it, like, on demand. It'll happen again tonight. We don't know. Gotta get through 2 level 5 hype trains. We haven't even had a mouse fart of a hype whisper. Gotta ask, why hybrid versus full EV? Cost, we lease. And honestly, leasing an electric vehicle would be too costly compared to what we would get out of a hybrid. It would be the same amount. I mean, in terms of driving. So, for example, when we went to lease a Chevy Bolt, it would have cost us $200 more for the Bolt over the Volt EV, the plug-in hybrid. So I was like, well, why pay $200 more a month, like, for a vehicle just to say it's full EV? So it just did not make any sense. Get a Ford Focus. It's a hybrid. No, it's got Weather Gone Wild. I'm talking about a plug-in hybrid. I'm also not sure if it's not. I was very happy with it. I'll just say this: the Prius that I remember driving, Prii that I remember driving, I really enjoyed. I enjoyed the Prius. I really did. So I'd have no problem getting back into a Prius.
Nomi3 just resubscribed for 3 months. Loving this.
Wait a minute, Nomi3. Thank you, first of all, for resubscribing, but how did we jump into a hype train? I thought there needed to be 3 triggers. That was just 2? 2 triggers? I'm not gonna get a Tesla. I think their experience is garbage. Alright, let me go get Palpatine. Or, I'm sorry, Perillotine. Started the hype train. 2 million Perillo popcorn on the line. Hello. I am Emperor Perillotine, and I am going to be here until you vanquish me. Very good. You're going to be hypnotized. You are not going to help push us through a level 5, but if you do, I will be vanquished, and everyone gets 2 million Perillo popcorn, whatever the hell that is. I have no idea. Popcorn, poppity pop, pop, pop. You can't even eat it. All you can do with this mysterious popcorn... Oh, crap. Hello? Yes. Were you coloring?
Who are you?
Emperor Perillotine.
Perillo.
Yes. Emperor Perillotine. Thank you, Fix'em Dude and Krusty 3D for those 10 bits. It looks like we're probably, I don't know if we're going to be getting out of the station tonight. It's going to be one of those kinds of nights.
You.
What?
Daddy, no, that's you.
Okay, once again, let's not ruin the illusion. Thank you very much. Are you done coloring? Okay, well, you should probably get back to coloring then. Okay. You go have fun. Good. Iris Amelia! Thank you so much for cheering the 100 bits. Liz with the 10. Fix'em Dude with the 10. Liz with the 10. Liz with the 10. Liz with the 10. Feel like I'm stuck in a loop. A recursive loop. Which is weird, because I have not written in recursive in years. I don't write, I print. I write in all caps. I yell. Even I yell. When I write, I yell. I'm one of those kind of people. All the yelling going on. Alright, we are now at 100%. We have left the station, so I'm 1 level closer to being vanquished. And refining my accent. I don't know what it's going to be. So maybe, do I do it like this? Yes. This is more like Palpatine. Now it still sounds British. Why do I sound British? Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Paisleys, and for the gift what the hell? You gifted a sub. That's all you need to know. Liz gifted a sub, which is great. Fantastic. Fix'em Dude sharing 10 bits. Iris Amelia.
Paceless just gifted 1 subs.
Iris Amelia also joining the fray and gifting a 1-tier community sub gift. We are now 4 minutes into a level 2 hype train, 78% the way through. Sioris comes in with 50 bits. Aishimi comes in with 10.
Just gifted 1 sub.
Krusty with 16. I just heard a Jawa. I swear I heard a Jawa. Fix'em Dude, Iris Amelia, Pez Liz, Aishimi,
Paceless
Krusty,
gifted Dewey
Sioris.
1984 subscription. Paceless gifted a tier 1 sub to Dewey 1984. They have given 134 gift subs in the channel.
So nice. Liz cheering those bits. Sioris with those 50 bits and Krusty 3D with the 32. Ah, now I have a freeze frame. Great. Good. Well, that was easy. I am now unfrozen. And hopefully not going to get frozen again in Carbonite. Liz cheering 10, Krusty cheering 16, Iris Amelia cheering 10. We're at 87% the way through a level 2 hype train with, what did I say, 2 million Barillo popcorn on the line and I get vanquished? I go away after a level 5? I disappear? That tasted very Dunkaroozy. I'm coining a phrase. Dunkaroozy. That was my breath. Just now. Very Dunkaroozy. Yeah, Dunkaroos have a very interesting aftertaste when you burp them. It's a very interesting. I mean, very interesting aftertaste when that happens. Aveda time. Oh god. Palpatine. How are we going to do this? Oh my god. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. Here's your Veda time. Somewhat here. Hang on. Let me. Where is? How? Okay. Future the clown. I just want to see Palpin Vader. There. You've seen me do the Vader thing. Now I'm going to put my helmet mask back up. There we go. Now I can't see Schmidt. That's good. But it was also bad because I basically couldn't see anything. And then I wouldn't be able to breathe. And you don't this Sith robe is thick. It's made of wool and I can't see. There we go. Palpatine needs prescription lenses. So Future the Clown, thank you for 10, 20, 30, 50, 60, 100, 80, 90, 100, and Fix'em Dude with the 10 bits and Liz with the 11. That's pushed us into a level 3 hype train with 4 minutes left to go. That's not bad. That's not bad. I've got to work on my Palpatine accent. Who's Schmidt? Schmidt is my alter ego. Yes. Yes. I feel this is something I need to work on. Like, my accent, so I'm not so British. Everyone around me can be British, but I must have this. If I use a gruff voice and sound like this, I need to watch more Star Wars. That's what I need to do. Hang on. Hang on. We've got Liz with the 11, then with the 10, Krusty 3D with the 16, Shibby coming in and resubscribing for 2 months at tier 1, been subscribed for 3 months.
Shibby Chris just subscribed.
There we go. Pez Liz with the 10, Fix'em
Stay on target.
I'm trying to stay on target. I am, believe it or not. Fix'em Dude with the 10. Aveline French, good to see you. Hope you're doing well with the 20 bits. Then we have No More 3 cheering 11. That is fantastic. We're at 74% of a level 3 hype train. 2 minutes and 35 seconds left to go. No More 3 coming in with 12 bits. I'm getting closer to being vanquished. I'm not printing floor gates. No, that's not it. You will understand when we get to the layer it's not just the layer. The cut. Excuse me. Sorry. I feel like I I felt like something just happened. Yes. Sorry. I got. I know.
Let's tolerate the Irishman.
Daddy does want her around, but I'm eating the Dunkaroos cereal. I asked her, I said, go do the coloring thing.
Yeah, she is.
Alright.
But she
Well,
usually do Emperor Palpatine,
do-
and that's her cue to come
Okay, do you want to take the cereal and then she can come up? I just can't have her if she sees it. This is like the sugar cereal, dude. Oh yeah, yes. Sorry, back to the hype train. We're still at level 3. Never mind, wasn't a big deal. Level 3. Oh yes, water. Yeah, put it there. Thank you, thank you. Just place it there. Slave of the Empire. No, thank me. Thank you. Yes, you. You need to thank me for the ability to give me popcorn. That's what it is around here. Are you gonna take the stuff? Can you sneak it out? Like even the. I can probably hide the Dunkaroos back here, but. Ow, crap. Ow, 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 ow. Ugh. The Dunkaroos are pretty good. Not as good as the Funfetti, though. Hopefully she doesn't.
Some dude just resubscribed for 3 months.
Sorry. Yes. I know. I should say I used to eat cereal on Saturdays and Sundays. That's what I need to say. Okay. Yes. Now she can come up. Now it's so cute. There's no danger. She won't see anything. She has no idea where the cereal hiding place is, nor can she read the chat. When everyone says, oh, they're under the desk. Oh, it's under the desk. No more 3. Thank you for the 18 bits. Krusty 3D for cheering the 16 bits. No more 3 for the 19. Fix'em dude. Thank you very, very much. I'm very blessed to have you in my life. Resubscribing for 3 months at tier 2. No more 3 with 17. And then Aveline French with 20 bits. No more 3 with 16. I got a stretch. That was 2 minutes ago. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I feel I'm all caught up. 4 minutes left to go. 38% the way through. Great. This is what we. This is. What, so did I lose character there? I'm Emperor Perillo Teen. Who are you? Who are you?
I'll be right back.
Yes, darn right you'll be right back. I'll be right front. Did you see that? There was a cat. Haunted cat. It's a haunted machine. What would you pick up there? Careful. I'd put it back. You don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose it. Some might say I've already lost it.
Why are your hands not white?
There. What are you talking? How can you say my hands? My hands are very white.
No,
I am very white. These are white. I'm white. Not as white as your shirt, but still white.
white looks like...
No more 3. Thank you for the 18 bits, the 19 bits, Pezliz for the 11, no more 3 for the 20, Iris Amelia for the 42, no more 3 for the 21, Krusty 3D for the 11, no more 3 for the 22, we got an ad at the chat, and no more 3, thank you for the 23 bits and the 24 bits. What?
Mine looks like this.
It-
Remember Palpatine?
That's more tan. That's tan 64.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. I can read. On the side, it says tan 64. Yes, tan 64. I need to add at the chat. I can't see. Where's my cursor? Okay, the chat has been added. No more 3 with the 24, the 25, Krusty 3D with the 16. We're at level 4, 48% the way through. Oh, sorry. 56.
I gotta have more cowbell.
With more cowbell. Yes, I'm doing a hype train here. Careful, don't touch it. There's a cat. I knew I heard a cat here somewhere. 59% with about 2 minutes left to go. For the hype train on level 4. And we get, everyone get careful. Let's not ruin the illusion. No, not funny.
You're my dad.
No, that's right. And you are, that means, no, I'm your granddad. So that means you're Ray. Because Palpatine was Ray's grandpappy. Great grandfather. Shooting lightning bolts. 73% on a level 4 hype train. Fix'em dude coming in and sharing a whopping 200 bits. Fan freaking tastic. I heard something. No, nothing? Really? Nothing? I thought I heard something. Maybe not. Okay. I was expecting an announcement, and it didn't happen. Paisley's cheering the 10 bits, no more 3 with the 300. Whopping 300. Unbelievable. Then Fixum Dude giving out
just gifted 2 subs.
2 tier 1 community sub gifts. It is very good. Deliciously good. By the way, the rainbow color works very well. Who picked that? Krillin64 picked that? I love the rainbow color here. It's fantastic. Level 5. Level 5. 5. Farts. We are 4 minutes and 31 seconds away from me being vanquished. And everyone here getting 2 million Perillo popcorn. Not bad. Not bad. I'm also going to get some popcorn. I got some popcorn. I can't see it. They don't make this... I'm sorry, Wilhelm. Sorry. Sacrifices need to be made. Thank you. I'm going to try to say this username out loud. I'm probably going to pass out.
Paceless just gifted 1 subs.
Evil piss peck che with Dornfer for cheering 100 bits. Then Aveline French cheering 20 bits. Then No More 3 cheering 26. And Liz giving out 1 tier community sub. And No More 3 cheering 27. And Aveline French cheering 20. We're now over halfway. Halfway through, not just halfway through the print. I think we should be halfway through the print. But halfway through the hype train, level 5, with 3.5 minutes left to go. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, someone played the wet fart as your dad walked in. He thought he ripped a nasty one. Oh, Kurt. Maybe it was you. Maybe you're the one who farted. Thank you for following CDRZ. Welcome aboard. We're in the middle of a hype train. Almost through a level 5. This would be the perfect time to join. If only because there's a possibility that people are going to get some popcorn. Some points. Fixum Dude coming in and cheering 64 bits. No more 3 with... Sorry about that little droid. Sacrifices had to be made. Aveline French cheering 15. Fixum Dude cheering 64. No more 3 cheering 29. And of course the R2D2. Cioris... your droid sacrifice was not in vain. Also, I believe Kurt Grosser really farted in real life. He was waiting for the wet fart sound effect to be played to use as an excuse. Coda120 says it's the Aurabesh alphabet. Pretty much, it is Aurabesh on tiles. But what kind of tiles could have Aurabesh on them? What could they be? What could they be? Aurabesh, yes. But something more. Not just Aurabesh. No more 3 cheering 20. I'm sorry, 30. Was that a Galactic Oshkanirvo? It might have been. I think. I don't know. I also don't know what kind of accent I have. I think the problem is I've seen more Lego Star Wars Emperor than I have, like, the movie Emperor. Yes, I just have to remember what he sounds like in the movies. And he sounds like more like this. So, if I talk like this, maybe it's... I'm vacillating. My accent is still all over the map. But this is closer to what I want it to be. Shout out to Krusty3D for the 32. Paisley's for the 10 bits. No more 3 for the 300. Fixum Dude for the 100. No more 3 for the 30. Aveline French for the 15. Fixum Dude with the 64. We're at 83%. Ooh, really close. Less than a minute to go. And just as a warning, when you get within the 10-second range, it's all over, basically. So you have about 30 seconds to make it happen. Thank you very much for helping make it happen, at least to this point. No more 3, cheering 100 bits, and Fixum Dude, a whopping, listen to that sound.
Fixum Dude cheered X 1000.
1,000 bits from Fixum Dude, and Fucho the Clown with 100, Coda120 with 32. You all participated. You all made this possible. Gilbert Gottfried! Who cares, Chris? It's Gilbert Gottfried. That's the problem. The problem is, someone put a...
Dad, how do you something? Dad? Hello? Okay. Okay.
Thank you, my little Jawa friend. I appreciate it. Now, I'm going to be vanquished and disappear as I turn off the hype train hypnotism thing. I've lost, I don't know what word that is. Sioris, thank you very much. I'm being vanquished! Oh no! I'm melting! I'm melting! What a world! What a world! Okay, if you saw my butt over there, it's because I have a big butt. I have a big butt and I cannot lie. And I got a wide angle lens. So you can see it very easily if I stood up and then... Okay. Good news is Jedi did not see the cereal. Success there. Good job deciphering what this might be. And that goes out to Coda 120. Why only 2 million, not 5 million in a Lego walk? Ah, because that, I don't know, we're just making it a thing, right? 2 million for the first one. If we get through a hype train, a second one, if a second one starts in the broadcast, and we get through a level 5, then 5 million and a Lego walk. See, it's kind of, it kicks it up a notch. Like the first one, we got to do the level 5, and then, no Amish Ace. The second hype train, because there have been times we'll do 2 hype trains in an evening. So that's my feeling. I feel that's the way to do it. If we get to a second hype train, gotta give everybody something to, like, you know, not exactly look forward to, but, like, you know, something to strive for, something to go for. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You feel me, brah? Set a timer for an hour. Oh, is it an hour cooldown? Is that what it... Oh, I got the Yoda chopsticks. These are small. These are short. Oh, by the way, finished Raya and the Last Dragon. Good movie. Raya wins. Oh, yeah. Iris Amelia. Thank you. Wait, I gotta see. I'm being vanquished. What a world. Okay. Gonna tweet that, Iris Amelia. Thank you very much. Gonna tweet that. Iris Amelia, clip as much as you want. Because the cool thing is, I can now take those clips, the good, you know, not the good ones, I hate to say that, but, like, the ones that I think will play well, share them on my Twitter account, like, almost immediately, as native video. So it works out very well, Iris, so thank you very much. I think Liz clipped a couple, too. Anybody can clip. Anybody can... There's no clip limit. Anybody can clip. You see something interesting or funny, clip it. If you see something funny, you must clip it. Now, where were we? Were we anywhere? Not quite. Yeah, I guess so. Halfway. We're about halfway. Most of this is going to be the base for the tile. It gets interesting when we get to the top. Nomi3 says, I have to get over to Target and look for Eggo cereal. Hope they have it. Well, I don't know if ours has that one, but the Kroger store did. The Kroger chain. When a dad joke comes along, you must make it apparent. Free to clip. I don't want to confuse anyone, Krusty. Clips are the easiest way to remarket your Twitch streams contemporaneously, at least on Twitter. Unfortunately, not much more than that. Ah. So, Mayor of Easttown is over. All my shows are done. I'm probably going to start that Sweet Tooth. Seems to have gotten good ratings, Krusty. Has it been good for you? If you've watched it a little more? Better? Worse? And by the way, in terms of the PTFE tube replacement, I mean, if you're around at some point, I have no problem even doing it during a stream. Oh, Sweet Tooth was great. We finished it. Okay, cool. All I needed to know. I'll give it a shot. I remember when we learned about 900 numbers, a friend at school gave us a number to call. He says, yeah, call it. It's like, it's crazy. It's, these women are blah, 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 blah. I'm like, what are you talking about? So we called it home. Then we were in grade school, right? Didn't know what the hell it was. It was like, what the hell? And then we got busted. Luckily, I think the only charges we racked up were like $10. Our friend like racked up a charge of like 100 or whatever. I'm like, oh my god. Oh, Fixin' Dude finished it today. Sweet Tooth may have been a little too soon given current world conditions, but general it was done. You want season 2 now? Okay, I'll watch it. That's all I needed to do. I needed to start a new series anyway, and it looked interesting. I'm like, okay, fantasy. All right, I'm in. All right, that's the next thing I'm doing then, I guess. I'll be starting Sweet Tooth tonight. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. The first week, Liz worked as a personal assistant to someone. Their son racked up $1,500 in 1-900 calls. Oh my god. Like I said, I think the worst we had was like nothing. So glad to help get this treasure to humanity, a level 5. Oh, it's Iris. Thank you. I'll retweet you. And then Loki on Wednesday. That's right. So hopefully I'll finish. See, I figure, you know, I seem to swing from series to series. I mean, very rarely is there a time where, like, I need to find something. Inevitably, I do. Or something comes up. So, there's something to look forward to at the end of the day. I'm so ready for Loki. I've heard it really, 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 really started out really well. Really. Like, why is the ad frozen? Oh, there it is. Okay, never mind. Robert, you just missed a level 5 hype train. 2 million Perilla popcorn. Just missed it. Next week, AT-AT shirt and Galaxy nails. Wait, okay, you do nail art, Nomi 3? That's cool. I should hire you. Get nail art done, dude. I do if someone offered to do Star Wars nail art on me, I'd totally do it. I'd be like, yeah, do them all. Do all the nails. Okay, I dropped popcorn somewhere, and now I can't find it. What the hell? Where's all my popcorn? Thank you for following, Cheeto Bandito. I used to like Cheetos, and then I stopped eating them, sadly. Maybe when they make a vegan option available, I will be back. Rule of 2! Good to see ya. We are letting the anger flow through us. Now, rule of 2, you just missed Emperor Palpatine. He makes appearances now when we start doing hype trains. So Palpatine was brought in when the hype train started, then he was vanquished when we got through level 5. I always wear lipstick on the stream for bits. No, I haven't done that in ages. Good. Almost sounds like the Mars taxi. Back. He must have been under the weather because he sounded like Gilbert Gottfried towards the end. I did. Then when someone said Gilbert Gottfried, then I really sounded like him. EB has the Minions nail stickers. Yeah, but I'm even looking for like actual art on the nail, like directly on the nail. Maybe if Jedi gets into painting miniatures. Touche Slapper says, when I was in junior high, you could only buy Flamin' Hot Cheetos in small 25-cent bags. Wow. Dude, we were lucky to have anything. They didn't have all the varieties of anything back in the day. You know, this flavored this or that or the other thing. It was just Doritos, Cheetos, Corn Curls. Now they have like a gazillion flavors. Ah. Peslas, create the Star Wars color street line. You'll be rich in no time. They have Star Wars makeup. I got Jedi the nail polish. I have lipstick for her, but I'm not going to give it to her until she's like 13. Brushes, of course. Never mind me. Just eating my popcorn. Then I get lost in thought. Ooh. Sorry. Popcorn hole. Your wife said Ulta did the Harry Potter nail stickers they sold out in a flash. Wow. No one's selling any Star Wars makeup right now. Not actively. There was the Grogu eyeshadow, briefly. Yeah, I had a hairball. I saw SpongeBob SquarePants makeup the other week. But I'm like, where's the Star Wars stuff? Last really good makeup push we had was around The Force Awakens. And then nothing. Nothing. And that's why when I see something that's available, like Star Wars or whatever, I grab it. Because you don't know. It's not going to be around for long. And then it's gone forever. You're going to the Harry Potter flagship store in New York tomorrow. Wow! I went thrifting. Well, I go thrifting every day, but I picked up a Hermione Granger wand. Like for $5. Thrifting. Got that for Jedi. So she's got an official licensed wand. Not that she's watched Harry Potter, but maybe one of her friends will get her to the point where she will watch it. I don't know. Oh, you haven't tried a Star Wars themed one yet. Dude, I would totally, if I knew there's a local nail salon that did Star Wars nails, I would totally walk in and say, yeah, Star Wars me. Vader me. Rule 2, stumbled upon an old Tech TV video with me laughing hysterically on TV. Yes, I remember that. I was very tired. Very tired. Very tired. That was a long freaking day. That was a very long day. Yes, Truddy18. Almonds, folks. You just look for things on Instagram, Pinterest, and any decent nail artist can do it? Well, maybe I should. Get a little Vader on my thumb. Jedi would want it too, but her nails are so small. Vader goes on the middle finger. Well, my thumb is bigger. I would choose Vader on my thumbs. Because I see my thumbs more, and I mean, like when you're doing things, like your thumb is one you see, versus a middle finger, and you never see the middle finger. But you always see the thumb. I mean, if I'm paying for it, I'm going to enjoy it. You see middle finger a lot for some reason? Tell you what, Jedi and I were driving today. Well, I was driving. She was in the back seat. And car ran a red light right next to us. Was bearing on the head. Didn't even realize it until another car was coming up off a ramp and laid on its horn, and the other car swerved. It was almost a very bad accident. Someone wasn't paying attention. And let me tell you, people were out in full force today. Like, ain't no one staying home today. Road rage is real. I don't even know if it was road rage. It was just, he was not even paying attention. I mean, I've had people that I feel got way too angry for something relatively insignificant. I almost watched a guy, he zoomed past me. I was going to speed limit. Zooms past me. Doesn't lay on his horn or anything, but does it in such a way where he like does this, right? Just to make a point, right? He doesn't just get over and stay over. He does this. And he was going so fast. Like, in a 40. He was going, like, 60 or 70 in a 40. Just zoom, zoom like that. And he basically, when he whipped around again, he started to lose control. You could see him, like... He regained control, but, man, that would have been karma if he would have flipped or anything like that. Thank you much for the cheers. Really appreciate it, CRS. You see so many people crossing the center line these days, yeah. Thank you, Avaline. Appreciate those 10 bits. Thank you for the cheers. It's already Monday over there, isn't it, for you, Avaline? Oh, Monday. Oh well, I'm gonna try to make the best of it. That's all I can do. Monday, Monday. Wow. Okay. You know what would be bad? What would be heartbreaking? If, like, one of these tiles went loose. I shouldn't doom myself. I haven't had adhesion problems lately, though. I know, I shouldn't jinx it. You're right, Liz. This is gonna be really cool, though. Music called Jar Jar Binks. Jar Jar, Jar Jar Binks. Jar Jar, Jar Jar Binks. Oh, Mooey, Mooey, I love you. Although, for these tiles, trust me, the color is perfect. I actually was looking for something else when I found these. I was looking for something like this. Maybe something, I mean, probably something that I could figure out how to do in Tinkercad. I just haven't yet. Shout out to DB3D Dan. Here lurking, working on a printer. Fair enough. I know I need to work on this one. I'm just putting it off. You know me. Maybe. Mercury's in retrograde. People who believe in it say it's technology it messes up during this period. Oh boy. Great. Just what we needed. Especially on the eve of WWDC. Working on OPP, other people's printers? Hell, I don't even want to do mine. Like, can't I just get a new one? And sorry, Liz, can't fill the sink with water for Iskra. You know, I went Googling yesterday. Diane and Jedi are going to be out for a while. And I thought, maybe I should foster a dog. So, I went looking to foster a dog while they're gone. And, unfortunately, not a lot of opportunities that I could find. But then I heard on NPR they were looking for volunteers to foster dogs. Not this local outfit, but I'm like, yeah, but when I went to the website, they said they're not accepting applications because of COVID. So I may have to end up calling. Why not? Any tips on how to get out of debt? I never really had to do that because I always stayed ahead of it. But save a little away each month. Pay down your principal. Save money in other ways. You may have to grocery shop differently. You go for Pomeranian. I don't think it works that way. I think you take a dog that you might be compatible with. Like, I don't want a big dog. Small dog. I'm even fine fostering a senior. As long as they're housebroken. The internet cut out? Oh boy. Live below your means. That's fair. But when I say grocery shopping, you know, a lot of people, I don't know why, they're afraid not to pay full price for food stuff. And it just doesn't make any sense to me. I grocery shop at the same places, but I take the markdown items, right? So I got a huge cantaloupe for $1. $1 for a ripe cantaloupe. I'll do that. And that was just one example. Then the next day, I got 2 ripe cantaloupe for $2. So, you can eat healthy. You can eat snack foods. And save money. To wit, you just have to shop differently. See these? These are vegan Skittles, basically. And they were, this was $2 total for all these vegan Skittles. They were individually wrapped bags, so I emptied them all in here. But I bought them for, like, these 2 bags for, like, $2. I'm like, why not? Because I don't really eat Skittles all that often. And so, like, you know, when I want something sweet, I can go into... Hopefully Jedi does not see this. That. So, normally that would have cost like 7 times the amount. Why spend the extra money? Oh, Krusty's got a garden. Well, look at me. I got a garden. But we do not have a garden. Our garden is the grocery store. Avoiding the middle aisles is a good idea. Well, maybe not avoiding the middle aisles. Just, you got to know where there's sales. We go... I get manager specials. Pretty much exclusively at 2 grocery stores. Not all the time. Sometimes I pick up stuff regular price, but... And other stuff that's just on sale. But, Trader Joe's, They never really have sales, but they have decent prices for good food. Really decent prices for good food. Like, shockingly good prices for good food. Trader Joe's is absolutely fantastic. I shop at Grocery Outlet as well. Grocery Outlet is amazing. Really good bargains. Good food. Yeah, that's right. Buy cheaper food. Doing the food change will save you more money. You know, I look around when I'm at a grocery store. I'm shopping, right? But every so often, I'll look around and I'll see shopping carts full of stuff. I'm like, it's convenient, possibly, but the problem is that they're overspending. You can save money. Trust me, your food bills, your grocery bills, you can save so much money if you just shop differently. Sometimes it's contingent on where you are and where you shop. Or, I can put it another way, don't buy something unless it's on sale. Thank you for following and unfreezing me. Oops. Come on. There we go. Who do we have to thank? The real MKB. Thank you very, very much. So, Krusty, yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I lived in California. Totally get it. You spend more here in gas and wasted time than you save going from store to store. Totally hear ya. I'm very grateful to be where I'm at because it affords me those opportunities. It's pretty easy. We got a pretty good routine here. I guarantee the way that I shop saves so much money. So much money. I'm a bargain shopper. Legitimately, bargain. Like, I don't very often get things full price. Like, even the vegan stuff. Like, and I even passed on a couple things today. They had, like, the fake meat stuff. They had it marked down from, like, $8 to $4. And I'm like, okay, that's pretty good. But I'm like, it's $4. And then they had two Impossible Whoppers. Two Impossible Patties for $2. Almost got that. But I'm like, nah, we just had some. I don't want Jedi to eat, too much of that stuff. Serpensian! The real MKB says, oh my god, rediscovered you watched 10 years ago YouTube. Just stop. No, I didn't stop on YouTube. Nothing stopped on YouTube. YouTube just sucks. And I'm on Twitch every night, 6 p.m. Another person who is on Twitch is going to get a shout out, Serpensian. Is it Serpentsian or Serpentsian? Because I don't know if I've ever heard you say it out loud. Serpentsian? Serpentsian? Okay, Serpentsian. My fellow geek nerd. You're gonna love what I'm printing tonight. First of all, Serpentsian. You're gonna love it. Serpents. Oh, I see it. Serpents. Well, thank you for not correcting me, but I'm just gonna say serpents. Makes so much sense. Here's what I printed the other day, Serpents. The Frog Lady. Since we don't have a figure of the Frog Lady, someone has made a 3D design of the Frog Lady with her egg incubator, and she looks great. She looks absolutely fantastic. So this is what I printed the other night. You, of all people, I figured would get a kick out of that. Right? Right, Serpents? And then right now, we're about to get to the point where, in Rule of 2, if you missed that before, yes, I don't know if you saw me printing that Rule of 2. You've been pretty frequent, so I'm not sure. Which is good. That's an accolade. Thank you very much for being here. Tonight, it was kind of given away, but I'm printing Aurabesh tiles. But not just Aurabesh tiles. Like, each tile has an Aurabesh character. Moreover, they are Scrabble tiles. So that's their Aurabesh Scrabble tiles. That's what I'm printing tonight. What I was looking for was like a sheet, like that I could print that had the Aurabesh, the word, like how to say the letter, and then it's the English equivalent. So Galactic Basic, basically a Galactic Basic translator. I was looking for a 3D print of that. Do I buy organic when it's on sale? Yeah. The real MKB says, I do buy bulk food. I do bulk buy food for a week or more, but I think it depends on life and what your value to be. Don't mind spending 30% or more to save time. 100 on food versus 70 on food, but one takes bulk buy on website, other requires me to walk in every few days. You pay the extra, 30, my time is limited. That's the thing. It's all about calculating your costs. It really genuinely is. I enjoy it. I enjoy it. I mean, it's just, it's not, is there a cost? Yes, there is a cost. But I just enjoy it. It's fun. So, hang on, where is it? I thought I had an Aurabesh translation card, but I guess I don't. Dang it. I thought I did. Dang it. Sorry, I thought I had an Aurabesh translation card somewhere. And I figured I could scan it somehow and translate it into like 3D. You can do clips on mobile? You should be able to. You hate... Yeah. Thank you, Fucho. I was feeling kind of gassy. Glad you pushed that out of me. You hate shopping? I kind of get a kick out of it. I mean, I'm not saying it gives me something to do, but given that most of my time is spent in front of the computer, I need a time to get away, if only to get out of my head, and it works in terms of a schedule. It's something that needs to be done, and it's something that doesn't bother me because I'm on a mission. I'm like, I know what I'm looking for, I know what I'm going for, I know where, and so everyone's going to be different, right? Every area is going to be different. Every need, every budget, everything's going to be different. But like when it comes to food shopping, that's where I feel most people, the question was, how do I get out of debt? And this is where we, careened. First of all, never start collecting Star Wars stuff. That's the last thing you'd want to do. Second of all, I think you could basically change a lot of what and how and even where you eat. Cutting out restaurants, great way to save money. It really is. Most people don't think of that. Most people don't want to think of that. We don't go out to eat a lot, though. Yeah, I saw that Aurabesh cryptics, but it's not complete. There are no rings. Like, you have to... There's no assembly point on the beginning and the end. I did see that, big fan. So, the real MKB says, first question, how to get out of debt is, why are you in the first place? Well, some people can't help it. Some people, I mean, let me put it this way. When I was driving with Jedi earlier, I was talking to her about a few different things. And I've seen so many, like, articles about millennials and how they're going to have bigger issues than Gen X had. And we had some issues, certainly. And, it's a distant problem for me because I don't have to experience that problem. And I rode that. I was basically that last generation, right, to have gotten through what I did. But I thought, Jedi is not going to have the problem of, having to work for something that she will have by almost birthright, right? Because there's a generational foundation that, because of the work that I did and the groundwork that I laid, she won't have to worry about those things should she decide to stay in the Seattle area, right? Should she decide to stay here? Like, basically, I'm done, when Diana and I are gone, assuming we're in the same place, that goes to her. And if not, all that wealth would transfer to her, something that I didn't have. And so, she's probably going to want to strike out on her own, certainly, but not have to worry about it. I mean, there is a likelihood that Jedi will have to move in or be here indefinitely. And I know Diana's okay with that. I'm okay with it. I'm like, there's certain rules, like, these are the house rules. These are the boundaries. This is what's going to happen. This is this. But she'll have that ability. Some people don't. A side hustle is a great way to get out of debt. Yeah, I mean, I would say what I do on Twitch is a side hustle. I'm not doing it to get out of debt. I'm doing it because I genuinely enjoy it. I've always enjoyed live streaming. And I'd be 3D printing stuff anyway, so I kind of have to keep on it anyway, so I might as well just, like, turn on a live camera, you know what I'm saying? Avaline says, I think I've only gone to one shop in 12 months. Wow, saved a lot of money because of it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You can fry just about anything. Spud, squash, true. In the USA, medical bills, student loans. There are a lot of ways you can get into debt. A lot of ways. Krusty says, speaking of collectibles, forgot to ask if you wanted the original receipts for that stuff. Wasn't sure if that added to the value. It doesn't add to the value of them. I probably should. I mean, I never really need them, if only for taxes. I mean, if you want to scan them, that's fine too, Krusty. I don't need the original stuff. And thank you once again for going to Galaxy's Edge. I gotta look at my wish list. I'm not sure how much got decimated off the wish list. Probably a lot. Rule number 1: do not touch Dad's cereal. No. Rule number 1 was like, you know what? You're living here, but that does not mean you live rent free. You like these are the expectations. We'll cover this. You're gonna help with this. Like, you know, this is not a free for all. You got to earn your keep, and earning your keep means playing by the rules, right? You're gonna do this. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do this, because otherwise, like this is like you'll be here forever. Which, you know, is not a horrible thing as far as Diana's concerned, I'm sure. But like, you've got to learn to stand on your own 2 feet. And to do that, you have to have real responsibilities instead of just eating off the fat of the land, right? So, yeah, it'll be like, all right, you're gonna help with groceries, you're gonna help with, you know, cleaning, you're gonna help with, you know, this bill, you're gonna help with this, you know, you're responsible for this, and this, you know. And it's not going to be unreasonable. It absolutely will not be unreasonable. But it's just going to be like, it's not just like, hey, you're a kid. No, you're an adult. I'm going to help you stand on your own 2 feet. But you're going to stand on your own 2 feet. I will help. You know, yes. Can you live here indefinitely? For sure. Sure. But it doesn't mean that the expectations are going to be like what they were when you were 6 years old and couldn't fend for yourself. Chores are good to have. I agree. Even for kids. Some people don't necessarily believe in that. I do. I believe the more responsibility a child has, the better off they are. Because they feel like they're contributing in one way, shape, or form. It's the only reason I might want to get a dog. You know, is again for her, you know, to learn responsibility, to be responsible. Your dad would clean after I did chores, but I still had chores. That's what I'm saying. I still have to do that too. Chris, you're a different culture from my parents. Oh, no doubt. Everyone has a different family background. Culture, whatever. No doubt about that. I don't know, I bit my lip or something earlier. It feels like at least it feels like I would have bit my lip. It's in that area, but I don't remember biting my lip. It's really weird. So to clarify, I was not saying ask why you're in debt to judge. It's more like can't give advice if I don't know your circumstances. Fair. As in cut down on groceries, not helping someone who's 100K in debt doing certain things they do. No, that's fair. No judgment. In other words, welcome to the real world. Yeah, no doubt. Stonewall, that's my feeling. Yeah, it's not that I would never ask something of somebody that I could not do myself. My folks think kicking someone out at 18 is horrific. That's just the culture. I wouldn't say kick them out. Like, I'm not, I don't, that's not my culture. I'm not even sure my parents would have done the same thing. I mean, I still stayed at home while I went to college. But then after college, of course, you know, I was looking to be independent. I think Jedi is going to have an independent streak in her too, though. I really do. I think she's gonna do that. My feeling is she's going to want to be independent. She just has that. She has that attitude about her, and so anything I can do to empower that. Sven 9001, thank you very, very, very much for following. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the Play Shop. 3D printing some Star Wars stuff tonight, as I do pretty much every night here on Twitch. Coda 120, translation. Jedi will have to supply her own cereal after college. Yes. I like, when it comes to groceries, I'm like, no, if it's not vegan, it doesn't come into the house. Because I don't want to accidentally grab something. I don't want meat in here. I don't want dairy in here. Those are the rules. You can go out and eat whatever you want. Just don't bring that garbage home. I definitely do not miss shoveling the driveway. Something's up with your cats. He's suddenly sneezing. Oh boy. I lost my mom and no family left and one-man crew. Wow, Stonewall. Wow. The real MKB says, I think it depends on circumstances. If my kid is a deadbeat, we'll kick them out and come down to not working. Get their own things going on. Contribute, but stay as long as you want if there's space. Everyone's going to take it differently. Some people can only afford to grocery shop once a month, so that's why he makes you a full shopping cart. That's fair. Yes, Sven 9001 says, not seen your content since the daily vlog days on YouTube. Glad to see you on Twitch every night. Every single night, 6 p.m. Geeking out right here. Jedi comes in sometimes. Diana comes in sometimes. I don't want Jedi coming in here when I eat on cereal days like today. On the weekends, I eat cereal. And so today's cereal, Dunkaroos. Which, if I don't eat any more, Diana's gonna eat the rest of these. I guarantee you they'll be gone tomorrow. Those are tasty. I'm not sure if I like these better with or without milk. The Dunkaroos. Gotta be careful. If Jedi sees these, it's game over. And Stonewall, as Liz notes, sometimes you have to make your own family. Reach out to your own community, or your community. That's fair. What was I watching that basically had the same message about family being who you choose? God, what was it? What was the show? There was a show that talked about family and that being a choice. Because they had no choice. I can't remember. Well, I would yield to Liz on prices for vegan food in Canada. And vegetables and lentils are vegan food, so it is very cheap and very affordable to be vegan. And I'm telling you this as someone who is budget conscious, very budget conscious, and vegan. Aveline has a lot of friends in her life, and they really are her family. Fair enough, Stonewall. Well, let me just put it this way. Always glad to see you here. I've seen your handle here more than a few times, so I would, you know, if you show up more than once, I will say this. It seems, and I'm not saying this is the same for everybody, but it's always like, and I'm not picking on anybody in particular at all. I'm not saying this at all to anybody here, so no one take this personally, please. Especially the real MKB. But usually when people come in and say, "Oh, I remember you from Tech TV," they come in for like an hour maybe, or maybe a day, and then you never hear from them again. You ever notice that? So as soon as someone says Tech TV, it's the kiss of death. It's like, why would I take that personally? I didn't take it personally, but I'm not pointing at anybody in particular. I'm just saying it's a trend. Rice and red beans Creole. That sounds good. That sounds really good. Yeah, Krusty, you go take care of your cat. Spend 9,001. Crap, now I can't leave. I'm just telling you, man. It's kind of funny to me. And what are you gonna do? I mean, it's a big internet, dude. It is a big internet. You watched me for years on YouTube. Thank you, Stonewall. It's a big internet. There's a lot going on. I just find it funny. If there was an opportunity for a 20-year TV special reunion with Tech TV, would you do it? Sure. There won't be. It is dead and gone. Really? A raffle ran with all y'all and no one entered. That's funny. Oh, now y'all are popping. Maybe it would be fair. Don't know why I stopped seeing him on YouTube. It's as clear as he still makes video. So that's the thing. YouTube doesn't show my videos to anybody. At all. If you sub to me on YouTube, it's worthless. It's pointless. No apologies needed, Villabongs. Whereas on Twitch, look at that. I show up in your sidebar. It's amazing. It actually works. I didn't give up on YouTube so much as I feel YouTube gave up on me. So, it is what it is. Maybe that'll get turned around at some point. Or maybe it won't. Folders, yes. Folders would be smart. I'm starting to feel that pinch. Like Discord lets you do folders. That would make sense. Twitch has got some kind of special going on with Prime subs, too. I'm not exactly sure what, but... Remember years ago I had a live stream called TLDR? Yes, I did. And the locker gnome still kind of alive-ish. With the geeks and nerds. I don't get notifications for a lot of people. I definitely keep an eye on that. Sven9001 says, what are you doing these days? Last I heard you were doing something with Microsoft. Not Microsoft. Twitch. No. Intel. I'm assisting Intel with some social media and community efforts. Keeps me busy. And then in the evenings, I'm on Twitch. Every day, I'm on Twitch, 6 p.m. Someone mentioned side hustle earlier, and I'm like, well, not in relation to what I'm doing, but I wouldn't consider this a side hustle, but doing Twitch takes an effort. It is an effort, no doubt about that. Am I still working for Intel? Yes. Past couple years. There have been some interesting projects at Intel. A couple of which I'm like, oh, that would be interesting to do. Chris, I swear, I heard you say a few months ago I'd be switching back to Windows. I see many benefits of it. Yeah, I think you completely misunderstood, DG. The only thing I've said about Windows in recent months is I use it. Windows is powering the live stream. This is on an Intel Nook PC. I don't think I could switch to Windows without a few massive user interface changes. We'll see how far they get with Sun Valley. If they're taking it seriously this time. I'm honestly looking forward more to what Microsoft has to announce with Windows than what Apple has to announce, than anything what Apple has to announce with WWDC. Because at least Microsoft realizes that they need to make the change. Apple's just Apple. I could see myself using Windows a lot more frequently. But right now, it's a secondary platform for me. Next improvement, the next release is going to be called, well, it's codenamed Sun Valley. And there's going to be an announcement, I think, on the 24th, detailing what's coming. And I hope it goes far enough. As in, cleans it, top to bottom, inside and out. I don't know. Windows design has just been haphazard. That's me being polite. Haphazard. Then again, I feel that iOS and iPadOS are sloppy. I wouldn't say haphazard. I would just say sloppy. But right now, I'm not looking to switch. I don't need to. We're getting to the point where I should be doing the color change soon. Maybe 1 or 2 more passes if this isn't the last. Nothing that's rumored for WWDC has me remotely excited. Nothing. I don't even care about benchmarks either. I don't care how fast something is if I don't want to look at it. You know what I'm saying? If it's fast and ugly, it's still ugly. Huh. We'll see just how far they get. Either company. I don't care. I mean, I'm not... I don't work for either company's... I don't work for Google's PR. I don't work for Microsoft's PR. I don't work for Apple's PR. Do I look like a tech blogger to you? Do I look like a tech YouTuber for you? Who's clamoring for access? So, I do? Krusty? Really? At 2? I'm just saying. I got no horse in this race. Speaking of ugly, I started watching The Expanse today. Sure, a lot of dialogue, not the best production quality either. Oh, it's very dialogue heavy. Good luck, Cody. Good luck, Coda. You do work for Intel, though, so we need to be suspicious. Oh. Well. I have no insight. I only push nutritional use. That's right, nooch. That's right, and I also promote The Expanse. Totally promote The Expanse. Because why not? I'm a sadist and a masochist. Big fan. I haven't even purchased Overwatch Lego minifigures, and they look cool. This is pretty much close to the top of the tile. Because you see how it tapered off. Get ready. How long do I think The Mandalorian will last? I think it could last a few seasons. If they lose Grogu in Season 3, I think it's... I'm not going to say it's in trouble. Grogu's been the only thing Star Wars has had to merch in years. Years. Let me move this. Hulk. Hulk smash. Yeah, it might be time. Because it's 80%, 42 minutes left to go. Yeah, this has got to be the last pass for it. Imagine if The Mandalorian had a DeLorean. Yeah, fix him, dude. I could see Mandalorian going 5 seasons, 6. It's possible. I mean, I think they'd be crazy to cut it off. I also think they'd be crazy to cut out Grogu in any way. But now the problem is now the only way to bring Grogu back is to involve Luke Skywalker again. And so, I don't know. Oh, did you find a taco, Krusty? Yeah, taco truck. Oh, one more pass, really? Okay. Guess the Aurabesh is only going to be a few layers, but that's all it needs to be. It's a tile. Hello, Padawan Mario. You must have come in through Director Chronic. Chris, no Disney show has gone past 4 seasons. Well, Disney Plus hasn't been out that long. So, yeah, I would like to see The Mandalorian continue a few seasons, but if they go without Grogu, it's a risk. It's a risk. I'll still enjoy the hell out of it, don't get me wrong. But, I mean, that was basically the MacGuffin for 2 seasons. So, I don't know. A lot of changes coming down the pike for Season 3, for sure. I mean, if there is... I think there is going to be a Season 3 Mando. And maybe Mandalorian's only going to last 3 seasons. I don't know. Although, would it surprise me if they left it off at Season 2? Wouldn't surprise me at all. I mean, there's a couple of hangers there. You got Ahsoka, and obviously the rivalry with Moff Gideon. But... you know, Mando's kind of fulfilled his purpose. So you kind of have to ask, well, what's going to happen next? Especially if Grogu's out of the picture. So, yeah, I am curious to know what they're going to do. Disney cuts kids shows off because the actor's age is what I heard. That's probably realistic. And Krusty 3D notes, Mickey Mouse Club went on for 14 seasons. Yeah, so... yeah, I can only hope that it's reasonable. Like, when they decide to stop, it's reasonable. And I don't know when that's going to be. I'm glad I'm not the one deciding it. With more Star Wars titles on the horizon, I'm not left for wanting. But I would love to see a Mandalorian movie, but for that to happen, Grogu has to be in the picture. And maybe it's something where, you know, in Season 3, Grogu escapes or whatever, and you know, doesn't escape, but he leaves, and that's how he gets out of, you know, out of his stuff with Luke. But I don't know. I don't know. But they'd be smart to do a Mandalorian movie. They would be. Or maybe that, instead of it being a Mandalorian movie, maybe let's see what happens with Kenobi. You know, let's see what happens with Andor. Let's see what happens with, Ahsoka. You know, let's see. You know, any one of those, you know, could be. I feel could be spin-out movies. Krusty 3D says, I don't see Mandalorian ending, but I see it spinning off into 2 different shows. Yep. I don't know if Book of Boba Fett is going to be one of those spin-offs or Ahsoka's the other. And it may very well be that's what happens. It is what it is. I mean, I'm grateful that we got 2 seasons. I'm grateful that, you know, they were fantastic. If you add baby to anything, people love it. Baby Groot, Baby Shark, now Baby Yoda. Pretty much. Yeah, let me even the first time Jedi saw Grogu, it's Baby Yoda. I'm like, oh, it's not Baby Yoda. It's not Baby Yoda. I fought that as long as I could. That's right. Well, we called Jedi before she was born. We called her Baby Perillo, if you remember the vlogs from back in the day. She was known as Baby Perillo. Yoda died at about 900 years. I think the aging of Grogu is not really a factor. Well, 50. The child's 50. Everyone knows Baby Yoda. And why they have not merched more Baby Yoda is a total shame. I figured Baby Yoda would be everywhere. And granted, Baby Yoda is out there. I feel they did a better job merchandising Mandalorian than they did Rise of Skywalker. Ow. God, I'm so excited for this. You have no idea. Like, I've been, as soon as I found this yesterday, I'm like, ooh, but I couldn't do it because I wanted to do try the rings that were failed, and then I wanted to do the kids model, but I wanted to do this one. Talk about never letting your kid out of the house after about 250 years of growth. Yeah, tell me about it. Yeah, see, let me see. Was it on things? Give me a second. Oops. That is the wrong interface. No, this is the right one. There we go. What would I do without my baby Grogu? Did someone upload? This is... Wait, we've seen this one before. Someone's re-uploaded somebody... Wait, no, that's a weird... Look at that face. That face is definitely not very Grogu. It's Grogu-esque, but it's not Grogu. Here. I did a search for Aurabesh here, but didn't find much. Which is really weird. See, I've seen the lettering. I've already found that one. But, like, oh, for C's Cryptex? What's C's Cryptex? Oh, cool. Sith Cryptex parts? Oh, so this is where it is. C's Cryptex. Well, I wanted to get, instead of the... How do I... Quick remix. Okay, I gotta hold on to this because I'm not sure. I want to do the cryptics in Aurabesh, and I wanted to find the original model. Okay, so, but even here, okay, so there's only one Aurabesh on Prusa. Yeah, see, there's these three, but not. See, how did I? No. How did I find this? It was. See, look, even searching for see, Aurabesh is right in there. Oh, he spelled it Aurabesh. That's how I found it, but this is what I'm printing. Basically, these tiles. Although, why he did them in red? I mean, I guess he painted them. But I'm like, why not just print them in, Really? Another layer? Alright. Okie dokie. Aurabesh. See, this is, I mean, this is an interesting model. The Aurabesh. The problem is, this is not, like, ready. This is just a, hey, this is not ready for print. It's just the individual letters. Yeah, yeah.
Hi, guys.
There's the Aurabesh Galactic Basic.
Are we gonna print what I need?
Hang on.
Are we gonna print what I need tonight? Not right immediately.
I don't know if we're printing yours tonight. No. I'm not sure we're gonna have a lot of time. Daddy's gonna be starting a new show. What's this? R2 Dome Mechanism.
Can kids watch it?
Let me ask Krusty. Krusty, I don't know if Krusty's... Oh, yeah, Krusty. Can kids watch Sweet Tooth?
Sweet Tooth.
Yeah, that's the name of it. Plate cover.
Sweet Tooth.
Engineer medallion. See, this is the cryptus I found, but I don't know what it fits in. So, either way, I'm going to look into that other cryptics, because I may try doing that, the other cryptics. From that. And I already printed some of these cargo pods. Pretty much all those. I already did those. It's family friendly-ish as long as she doesn't get scared of critters or violence or blood.
Blood?
Yeah. So, I don't know. It's up to you. It's called Sweet Tooth.
I'll watch it.
You can, but Daddy's gonna start watching it here tonight. As soon as he gets done, he cleans up a bit.
Okay. So?
Yes, so?
So?
It's based off a comic book.
No.
Did you color the pages?
No.
Why didn't... Jenna, I need you to color the pages so I can cut them out.
Okay.
Do a good job. Okay, I know, but do a good job because they're going to be hanging up. She did colorful designs. It's family friendly-ish. Yeah, she's handled Star Wars before, so I'm not too worried about it. She probably won't understand the subtext. Probably not. But she'll think the hybrids are creep. Probably. From what I've seen. You were right with your prediction many years back. Jedi looks like a mini Diana. Pretty much. She looks like a combo. Now with the glasses, more than ever. Like an absolute combo. What would I do without my baby Grogu? In the arms of new. Do 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 do. The one I really want her to watch, and I haven't gotten her to sit down and to actually watch it with me. She's seen it before, Bluey. Bluey's pretty funny. as an adult, Bluey is an enjoyable show. Yeah, these are pretty much like, I don't know if they were made to be exactly like Scrabble tiles, but they're pretty darn close. Just to have tiles of Aurabesh. This is just so cool. Those look delicious, like white fudge bars. No, like peanut butter fudge bars. The next moon is the strawberry moon. Oh boy. Imagine if you could 3D print IC chips. IC? What's an IC chip? Imperial credits? Oh yeah, look at the pot. Of course. Deviously mango. Here's the pot, the berry pop. Integrated circuit. I don't even. Do 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 do. The song's in my head. You never know. One of these days we may get there.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, did you?
Get me from Mom.
Why?
Because I'm playing hide and seek with her.
Okay. Shh. Just shh. Is she coming up? Are you sure she's coming up? Okay. I think this has got to be the last pass before it starts doing the. I'd imagine it's got to be the last pass because it's 87%, 26 minutes. So maybe we only have like a couple of layers. Well, I'm kind of getting nervous. Don't fart. I hope I won't. Looks like I'm 3D printing a synth pad. It does, DG. Sid Vicious would love this. Or Sid Heresy. Why do I say Sid Vicious? Why? Well, so much for hide and seek. Go do the colors. That's what you should have been doing in the first place. Child. Can't wait till she turns around and says, adult. She will, too. That kid. Tell you what, she will speak her mind. Which is great. Has she called you Chris yet? Sometimes. I say it's daddy to you. Although, like, her neighbor kids, they can call us by Diana and Chris. I don't care about that. I'm not a... Call me Mr. Barulo. No, just call me Chris. I don't know. I'm kind of informal that way. Tin cans? Wow. Mr. Perillo. Get off my lawn. Oh, there. I saved up my fart. You just call him Big Papa. You call me Big Papa? Really, Krusty? Come in, Big Papa. Big Papa. I weighed in today at 117.8 pounds. I was like, okay, I'm hovering at 120, 120, 120. I feel like I'm eating, like, plenty of snacks, plenty of whatever, and then, like, 117.8 pounds, so 118. If I'm at 120, I'm good. I think that's where, I feel that's where my baseline is. Your cousin was a very obedient child, but one time her father was going through the drive-thru for coffee, and he asked for a hot chocolate. His father said, we have hot chocolate at home. So my cousin said, we also have coffee at home, Dad. Oh, man. I would have had the shh slapped out of me. 117, holy crap, I have you by 100 pounds. Wow. I weigh half of a Krusty. I don't know. I mean, I'm eating. I'm eating. I'm definitely. You see me like. I gotta be careful. If Jedi comes in here, I'm in trouble. Like eating cereal. Well, on the weekends, admittedly, but you know, popcorn and normal food and snacks. And the only thing that I've had to change, or that I have changed really, and I'm not saying the change would have been immediate, but I lost some calories in not drinking a beer, and definitely lost some calories and not having a teaspoon. I mean, like 100 calories and not having a tablespoon of the coconut cream. Although I debated tomorrow having the espresso, but not drinking it until I get home and then putting the heavy cream in that just to see what it tastes like. Kind of mix it up. Hey, Krellin, thank you so much for the rainbow. And me, I like rainbows. You need to drop about 30 pounds, but I think I'm a lot taller. Oh, it's possible. I'm 5'5", 5'6". Have I ever been spotted in public as someone recognized from either Tech TV or YouTube? Yes, I have. I ever so often someone will say, and they look at me, I'm like, and I kind of look at them. I mean, I know what they're going for, but I'm just like, it's like, do you do things on YouTube? I was like, yeah, I've done a couple things on YouTube. Yeah, you did, blah, 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 you know, whatever. Every so often, Tech TV, though you don't see much of that. Most of it's YouTube. I get recognized more for YouTube than I ever did Tech TV. Despite what some people believe. But that's the problem with YouTube, is it's pooched. It's completely pooched. YouTube is a very sore subject for me. Well, Krusty, I was, let's see here, 155 last July. Well, last year, about a year ago, pretty much. And I was like, that's my threshold for how I've fluctuated. I'm trying not to fluctuate this time. I'm like determined not to fluctuate. Like, I've never been able to maintain, and I've never been this particular weight as an adult. I've never been this well off as an adult. Ever. Getting recognized as industry events is expected. When someone recognizes you randomly at Micro Center or Home Depot, it's a weird feeling. I loved getting recognized at Star Wars Celebration. That was a total kick. I love that. That was my favorite. Yeah, I've got no events on the horizon though. None. There's some people that I don't remember ever introducing myself to who call me by my first name, and I'm like, hey, what's up? I have no idea how we know each other. Which is always funny, because so I think they know of me. But I don't make it a thing. I don't like, don't you know who I am? Alright, here we go. I knew it was coming. Okay. What would I do without my baby Grogu in the arms of someone new? I've got to do the change there. Give me a second. One more. She wants her spaceship. Just start calling her Jake. best Disney movies. Oh, crap. There you go, Code 120. Look at that. Oh my god, that is so beautiful. Oh my god, that is so freaking beautiful, dude. Look at that. O-M effing G. Look at that. Got that little poop over there, but I can fix that. That's easy. This is so cool. I know the path planning is weird. Yeah, I sliced it in Prusa Slicer. This is just freaking outstanding. Oh my god. So we're going to have 2 passes there. Then I'm wait. 18 minutes. About 2 passes, yeah. Oh, dude. Director Chronic, you came into the right time. Look at this. Freaking Aurabesh Scrabble tiles. Freaking Aurabesh Scrabble tiles. Oh my god. Shout out to Director Chronic, one of the most amazing Star Wars streamers here on Twitch. And I love his emotes too, because he's got way better emotes than I do, including Director Gideon. And he's got salutes too. So let me show you Director Chronic. Here's what I printed the other night. You'll get a kick out of this. I showed Serpents this as well. The frog lady. And she has her egg incubator there on her back. So I printed this figurine a couple days ago. She turned out really nice. So this is the one. I was just like, I was looking for something else. What I was looking for was a sheet that would basically translate or show the translation between Aurabesh and English, right? Like here's the, you know, Aurabesh, etc., etc., and the how you say the word or how you say the letter, and then the English equivalent. And I was looking for a sheet to print for that. I couldn't find one, and then I kept looking, and I'm like, oh my god, someone has done Scrabble tiles with Aurabesh. And I'm like, I have to print this. I totally have to print this. Yes, she does have those juicy eggs on her back. She does. Just don't shake them up or eat them. It's something you just don't want to do. Oh my god. Yeah, Liz, doesn't Director Chronic have the best emotes, like, ever? Like, I'm, like, completely jealous, because, like, I have no artistic skill whatsoever. How's your second best Jedi doing? She is doing well, unless I'm your second best Jedi. I'm doing okay today. Oh, I can't believe it. Just look at this. This is so cool. This is so freaking cool. Man, if you would have told me that these were going to turn out as well as they did, this is unbelievable. Oh, this is so beyond perfect. The only thing that would make this better is the pronunciation. See, like Aurabesh, right? Wow. This is just so... this is the thing that you get for people who have everything. They don't have this. Like, it shocks me that they don't have this. Oh, this is done so well. Oh my god. Like, this would be the thing. This would be the thing that if I wasn't 3D printing and I saw someone doing this, I'd be like the pictures on the guys on the page for the tiles don't do these tiles justice. Like these tiles are so much better. Look, it even has the points and everything. Oh my god. He actually has 2 tiles in the, or 2, not tiles, but 2 versions of them. One are impressed, and the other ones are raised. And I'm like, oh, I have to do them raised. And I think there are like 4 layers on top. But honestly, he could have just stopped with this. They didn't even need to be as high as they were. And if it was going in any particular order, I'd have no problem even cutting it off and stopping at this point. Because they don't need to be that thick. Post a picture of yours on his pages and make, yeah, that's my thought too, Krusty. Thingiverse was having a problem though with the with their SSL certificate the other day. Yeah, and they still have a problem with their certificate. Thingiverse lost its Thingiverse has problems with blank. Nothing new there. It's on life support. Really? Well, that's horrible because I get a lot of stuff there. A lot. Oh, these came out so well. Okay, so then basically, that's the last tile then? 94%, 12 minutes. This was the last tile, X? Because I don't know if I want to do it too much higher than this. I missed it. Yeah, I think that the 3D printing world would explode or implode if Thingiverse went away. I definitely did not watch the Floyd and Jake Paul fight. I had no interest. Yeah, I think I'm okay with this. I don't want it to go too much taller. I want to say it does down here and then it travels. Sorry, I'm going to get ready to stop. I think this is it. I didn't want it to do another layer. Because honestly, I think it should have stopped at 2 layers. Oh, man. Yeah, I think I would have liked it a little more. But it's, I mean, for what it is, it looks fantastic. So let's go ahead and flip back. Unfrickin' believable. Look at those. Unfrickin' real. Oh, man. I have half a mind to reslice. Cut off a couple of the top layers and reslice. I mean, it looks fine. I just think it would have looked a little better with just 1 layer on top. Or 2, maybe. 3 was a bit much, but... Because otherwise, things just get thick, right? So... Oh, man. Unbelievable. Thank you, everybody, for hanging with me tonight. Thank you for being here with me in these tiles. Unbelievable. I have Aurabesh Scrabble tiles. Oh, wow. These are just so fun. I don't know, there's just something about this kind of trinkety stuff that I love. I don't know why. I wish I could tell you, but I just don't know. It's incredible to me. It's just incredible to me. These almost feel like the exact size of Scrabble tiles. Spacing on them could have been a little better for the characters. You can definitely see how they're a little off in some spaces or in some parts, but like this is, oh my god, it's freaking Scrabble tiles, man. absolutely. I mean, this is the thing you get for a Star Wars fan who already has everything. This is specifically what you get them. Because this is it. This is just the coolest freaking thing. Like, just, you get it, right? I love playing Scrabble, don't get me wrong, but like... Is it going to get in focus? Is it going in focus? There we go. Sorry. Totally cool. Oh my god. They're just fun. These little trinkety chiclets. Like, great to keep with the alphabet, you know? Just to have them. I now have them. These are so cool. Trinkety fun. I love the trinkety fun. Love it. They look smaller than regular Scrabble. No, they feel. No, they look and feel precisely like Scrabble tiles. Like, there's no, I'm not seeing any, I mean, it doesn't, they don't feel too big or too small. They feel like the right, maybe they're a little thick. If anything, they're a little thicker than Scrabble tiles, possibly. I mean, they've got tapered edges, like Scrabble tiles. They're just a little thicker, but, you know, for a just an easy, straightforward effort, like, he nailed it. So I got to get a good picture of it. And then I'll post about it in social. So I'll have to rearrange the letters in alphabetical order tomorrow, or Aurabeshical order. I'm sorry. So who do we got tonight? Zach has been. We're gonna raid Zach because he was amazing in last night's hype train. He's building Lego. He hasn't been able to stream in a while. So that's exactly who we are going to... Uber Superfly, thank you for resubbing.
Uber Superfly just resubscribed for 3 months.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm back in the top 5, though. That's a surprise. Don't know when that happened. Okay, we're going to raid Zach, and because he's an amazing supporter. And I really appreciate having him around. He hasn't been doing it. I guess he must have been busy or whatever, because he was saying he missed doing it. I'm like, oh, okay, well, we'll have to raid Zach then. He'll appreciate the raid. I will be back again tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific. I don't know what I'm going to be printing yet. I'd say more of these tiles. Oh, this is just so freaking cool. Oh my god, I'm freaking out over here. I'm going to go watch Sweet Things or whatever, what is it called? Sweet Tooth? Yeah. Sweet Tooth on Netflix. Come back with my initial thoughts tomorrow. Get your Perillo Raider emotes ready. Perillo Raider, copy. Get them ready. If you're a sub, I think is that a sub emote? The Perillo Raider emote? Not sure. Either way, follow Zach if you're not already following him. He's an amazing nerd. Also into Star Wars, also into Lego. And, you know, I love raiding the guy. Ever since the first time I raided Zach, he's been an amazing part of this community, and so I'm always happy to continue to give back on a regular basis. I love you. I appreciate you, but at this point I'm going to leave you to your own devices, and may the Force be with you always. See you tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Pacific. Now we are going to Tusken raid Zach Rutledge in 3, 2, 1. I need to remember to have these things pulled up.
Were you able to calmly build once I left? I feel real bad about it. Ladies and gentlemen, a double raid on your left. Tusken Raiders coming in hot, baby.
Whoa, double raid.
Hot. That is a double raid. Hype it up for Mr. Chris Perillo. I wish I had a Tusken Raid sound effect ready to go for you.
You should have it.
However, double raid